Nitin. I'm coming from Modern Science College. So in our college, we are part of a force group. So we are interviewing you for those people who are back there.
Cool.
So would you introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Swift. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Major League Hacking. We're a community for developers, designers, makers, people that we call hackers. Basically, anybody who's interested in technology and using technology to make their lives and the world around them better. We help partner with organizers of communities, leaders all over the world, to put on hackathons, workshops, meetups, basically any place that hackers will come together to learn, build, and share. So make things like hackathons like this one.
So, how did you begin your career in this?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, I actually wanted to be a lawyer, and I ended up in a programming job totally by accident. I'd never programmed before in my life, but somebody took a chance on me, and I was able to go and basically learn how to program on the job. But I was very embarrassed by it. None of my friends were programmers. It really was not very cool back then. And I decided, that I again wanted to be a lawyer. And one of my friends found out that I was a programmer and brought me to my first hackathon, where I had a life-changing experience and decided that being a hacker was way cooler. And so I switched into computer science and started going to every hackathon I could get my hands on. And eventually, one thing led to another, and I became a programmer and then a developer advocate, and then eventually I founded Major League Hacking.
Okay. So basically, a bunch of us are just starting hackathons. So what would you have to say to us newbies just getting started?
So I think my three biggest pieces of advice for newbies in hackathons is that you're very welcome here, right? It's the first one. 50% of the people at any given hackathon that Major League Hacking works with are all beginners, so first timers. There's tons of resources here, so free hardware, free software, mentors, swag, all kinds of great things to come for even if you know nothing. There are tons of people who come to their first hackathon and actually learn how to code. Or they just learn new technologies, even if they're more experienced, they try new things. So it's very welcoming. I think my second tip would be, meet as many people as you can. I think one of the best parts about hackathons is that you can build a network. Yeah, totally. It's great. It's better than class, right? Because in your class, you only get to meet the people at your school who are in your class. But at hackathons, you meet everybody. And I think my third tip would be, to really focus on using hackathons as a place to build your portfolio and gain experience and learn the skills that you need for your career, for your projects, for personal interests, whatever it might be. But it's a great place to learn, build, and really connect with other people.
Okay. Yeah. So is there anything in particular you want to tell?
Yeah, we'd love to see you all out at lots of hackathons. I think one thing that MLH does is we partner with leaders of communities to help them put on events. So even if there's not a hackathon that you can go to in your own school, there's opportunities for you to work with MLH to bring hackathons or hacker clubs or communities to your school. All that stuff's on our website at mlh.io. We'd love to help you, in any way we can. And you never know where you'll end up once you start doing these things. But I was going to be a lawyer, and here I am today. And I hope that this community and its life-changing magic gets to impact all of you too.
Which domain in computer science interests you the most?
Yeah, that's a good question. So when I got into computer science, it was not very practical. Honestly, most computer science education in the United States is very theory and math based. And
your first language is PHP.
Yeah, my first language is PHP.
That's a bad decision.
PHP is a special place in my heart. And I learned that before I switched to computer science. So I was programming before I ended up going to my first hackathon. And when I switched into hackathons, I realized that, or switched into computer science and I'd go to all these hackathons, I realized the things I was learning in class were very different than the things I was doing at hackathons. At hackathons, I was solving real problems. I was collaborating with other people. I was working on software projects that looked a lot more like what you do as a real programmer. And when I was in class, there was a lot of math, a lot of theory, algorithms, which are useful. Don't get me wrong, they're great. But those things were not necessarily what I wanted to be doing. I wanted to be a programmer, not a computer scientist. And so today, it's very different. The curriculum here in India is very forward-thinking, right? There's tons of hands-on practical stuff. Right? I was just meeting with a student who's got classes in mobile development and IoT and API development and all kinds of really cool stuff. And that stuff exists. if I was going through computer science again, the things I would be excited about are those kinds of things, practical skills that I could use in a job, right? There's been very few things I can learn in a computer science class that I've had to apply as a programmer, but there's been lots of collaborative things I've learned as a hacker that I've had to apply.
So, is there any are there any regrets that you Are there any things that you wish to change in your life, of a developer? The mistakes you did.
I mean, lots of mistakes along the way, right? Like everybody makes them, me too. I think, one thing I wish that I would have done is gone and looked for opportunities to get more experience earlier in my career. I love where I'm at, and my path was great for me, and I'm very happy with it. But I think if I had wanted to really be a programmer and I'd stuck to that, I think doing more internships, doing more collaboration, going to more hackathons, really focusing on building my portfolio and telling the story of who I wanted to be as a programmer was something I should have done more of.
Any more questions?
How do you think MLH is doing globally?
Yeah, I think we're day zero is the way I would think about it, right? We're just starting to expand our global footprint. I founded Major League Hacking almost 7 years ago. In July, it'll be 7 years. And we started in the US and then expanded to Europe in 2014. And we really recently expanded to other parts of the world, right? Local Hack Day was the thing that really helped us reach tens of thousands of hackers in, I think it was 50 countries, right? But we recently came to APAC, and India is our flagship country here, and we're doing a big push to help build a community here in India for Major League Hacking and to connect all the amazing communities that are already here. I think it's early, right? That's the truth. It's very early. We're doing a lot of great work. There's great events like this one's a very good start, but we have a long way to go. And the only way it's going to work is if the community's very bought into it too. We can't just say, hey, this is happening and have it work, right? We need everybody to want it. I think India wants it. I really do. But I want to, figure that out together and as a community and one step at a time.
Which regions are the regions that you focus the most on?
Well, so we don't focus on specific regions necessarily. We focus on, for that hackathon specifically, we focus on connecting and supporting established events and helping them do what they're already doing even better. And whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, a lot of the established events right now are in your traditional tech cities in India, right? So Bangalore, obviously, Delhi is another one. Kerala has a heavy investment in startups. It's obviously a great place for tech. So a lot of our hackathons have been there. There's some new, smaller cities that we've started supporting as well. And my goal is to have hackathons all over the country, not just in the major tech cities, right? Yeah. So you have to start with what's already there, but our hope is that we can spread hacker culture and these events, all over India and all over the world, honestly. So one step at a time. Yeah.
So, I think we have come to a conclusion of it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Great.